It's morning and it's time to hit the road. Very sad to leave the spot so comfy in the west of New South Wales. Good green grass, good fresh water. Heading west, if there's no water, this is pretty barren country and my bitumen roads soon turn to dirt. These road trains sure kick up a lot of dust. That was thick. Despite needing new shockies, the Hiace four-wheel drive really handles the corrugation as well, certainly better than my four-wheel drive ute. I think it might have to do with the wheel span. The distance between the front and the rear wheel just gets you to ride over the bumps a little bit better. Western New South Wales is big bull bar country. These guys love their big bull bars. So I'm weaving my way through Western New South Wales. The eventual goal is to head to Bourke and then slowly make my way east again. On the way there, I saw there was a national park just out of Cobar that had some Aboriginal paintings, so that was my goal for the night. Geez, this country is denuded and overgrazed. It's shocking what goats do to country. A short walk up the hill and there were some pretty good paintings to see in the rock caves. There's such a goat problem out west, including in the national parks. I actually have to cage this off to protect it from goats and people, of course. And what a great place to stop for the night, the Serenity. An early start, but certainly keeping it slow. There's a massive amount of animals that cross the road here. Goats, sheep, pigs, kangaroos, emus. And this is why you don't drive on outback roads when they are wet. They get cut up in no time. So the idea was to camp on the Darling River for a couple of days on a station just out of Bourke, but this was a denuded spot and very unpleasant. It was just dirt. Goats, sheep had hammered this place. This overgrazing is just so sad. Not a blade of grass, not a bush, anything a goat could eat, gone. And this is how you get your hot shower, called a donkey Basically a 44-gallon drum with a fire underneath it. So I'm camped along the Darling River, way up near, just out of Bourke. One thing you notice, there's a lot of pigs and a lot of goats. And further down, you see some living stuff that hasn't been decimated by goats or pigs. But have a look at this, no new sapling trees, no trees that would be, say, 20 or 30 years young. No grass, just dirt and goats and pigs everywhere. Yay! I wonder what our grandchildren are going to see in this country. Absolutely decimated. That rain's not hitting the ground. And a dozen or so kilometres down the road, this is what it looks like when you don't overgraze it. Oh, it's a bit warm. Come from Tassie. What's about 36, 37 degrees inside here, and this is the coolest place. So when sun goes down a little bit, I'll be moving outside. How's this? Just on last night, these two kangaroos hopped in the river and swam across the other side. I've seen them in the water, but I've never seen them voluntarily swim across. From back of Bourke to Bourke, and I start to see some massive infrastructure. So when it rains further north in Queensland, they pump water out of the Darling into these massive, massive flat dams. They're shallow because they can't dig below the clay level. And it's a bit of an environmental issue all around. And here it is, cotton. All that water pumped out the river into those big flat dams to grow cotton. Bourke is a pleasant surprise. One of the locals told me those massive dams, because they're so broad but so shallow, actually affect the humidity of the environment around Bourke. Unbelievable.